Okay, we're back. Again, it's been a while. It's been busy traveling a little over this past month. Only now that I get a chance to really sit down and play. I've been looking forward to it for some time, as Freeside is quite a, well, sandbox area, I'd say. Plenty of things we can get started on or finish, as the case will be for now, because we have a particular mission to do for the king. Anyway, back to the game. Was it this way? No.
Hey,
Oh. Hey.
you want your hair done too? No. The kings are many, and their hair must be perfect.
Okay. I'll just... Edie, Boone. We got some duty to take care of. Now, I think it was this way. Get back to the gate. Hire a guy named Ortis.
Personal space meaning anything to you, guy?
I'm just coming out of the door. There's no need to get in my case like that. Anyway, let's have a little look around. See if we get a feel for this place. I mean, well, there's a strip up there. I wonder if we can get in. I mean, all these tourists coming by, they seem to find it fairly easy.
You look new to Freeside, so here's a little advice, friend. Don't go past the Southgate greeter without talking to it first.
Why wouldn't I want to go past the greeter?
Those bots are programmed to vaporize anyone who enters the fenced-in area without authorization from the greeter.
Thanks for the free advice then. Who are you?
The name's Old Ben. I've been living in Freeside since the day I was born.
What's your story?
I've done a bit of everything around here. Courier, butcher, crier, escort, gun for hire. Some of which I'm not proud of, but I do my best to help around town when needed.
Courier? I used to be a courier before I got shot in the head.
Exactly one of the reasons I got out of that job. Too many shifty characters looking to have someone else move their hot items.
Butcher? How'd you get into that?
My father ran a butcher shop here in town, but business went downhill when another vendor started selling this strange meat at half our prices.
That sounds odd.
You're telling me, not long after my father's shop went under and he passed away from the loss, people around town started experiencing shakes. No one gets shakes like that unless they're eating human flesh. But no one would believe me. This sick bastard gradually went insane and passed away. Wasn't long before someone moved into the guy's place and found half-buried human remains in the crawl space. I didn't bother saying "told you so."
Well, there's just no law enforcement around these parts now, is there? What about being a crier?
After a while, I made enough money to get a passport into Vegas. Back then, you could get approved for entry for a fraction of what it costs now. Well, I got a job working as a crier outside of the Tops, advertising for the local talent performing at the casino. That didn't last long.
What happened?
Well, being a suave young guy, I chatted up the ladies from time to time, and one of the manager's girls started to take a liking to me. I never touched a woman, but the jealous prick decided it was my time to go. He framed me by saying I'd stolen from the casino. Sure enough, a few grand was missing from the casino vault. I have to assume the bastard stole the funds and figured I was a convenient fall guy.
Wrong place at the wrong time, if you ask me.
Yeah, shit indeed happens. I was stripped of my casino apartment and all of my belongings and booted back into Freeside. From there, I didn't have a lot of career options, as my rep was destroyed. So the escort job sort of fell into my lap. No pun intended.
You said escort? That isn't a armed guard now, is it?
Well, I suppose you could look at it that way, but I was packing a whole different kind of heat. No, escort just sounds better than man whore.
Oh, I could never do that.
Well, I didn't have any other career opportunities open to me at the time, and had to make ends meet. I was good at it too, but after a while I just felt like a piece of meat and had to quit.
Well, then you became a gun for hire then?
When I quit the escort job, I had enough money to buy a pistol belt and some other gear. Bodyguards make a good, honest living, and I had the wits and physical build to handle most thugs. After saving a few tourists from trouble, I got a reputation for being a stand-up guy again, and after a decade managed to save up enough to retire.
Well, that's nice.
All right.
Well, I'll see you around, old Ben.
Yep.
Well, let's talk to this thing here. Huh? That's not a good idea, my friend.
Exterminate. Submit to a credit check, or present your passport before proceeding to the gate. Trespassers will be shot.
2,000 caps. Apparently that's what it's saying on the screen. Credit check. What's that for then?
Admission to the strip requires an official passport, or proof that you are carrying the required minimum balance. These policies prevent less reputable persons from entering, and ensure a good time will be had by all who enter the strip.
Well, bye then.
Please return when you have sufficient cash or passport. Exterminate. Exterminate.
Oh. Well, that's just... Someone's keeping a tight ship there. Oh, just pick around here. Some cigarettes, always good to sell. I'm gonna need 2,000 credits or a pass, and I've no idea who'd get me something like that. What's more, when I get onto the strip, I'm gonna have to keep a low profile, because if Benny's around, I'm sure he's got his eyes open. I've no idea if he knows I'm on his trail. Well, he probably does, considering Mr. New Vegas talking about me. But I'm gonna need a disguise of some kind, just or a low-key way of entering at the least. Now, what is over here? So that's the score of impersonation. Oh, open enrollment, I think that's meant to say. So over here.
Lasers, plasma, pistols, grenades. We've got it all at the Silver Rush.
Hey, baby. Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler if you want to have a good time.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. So that's Silver Rush, Atomic Wrangler Casino. I don't want to get into a shop where I'm going to feel obligated to spend anything right now, to be honest. I think I'm just going to stick to getting this job done for the king. Get some caps. So I need to head, let's see, East Gate. Where are these escorts? Oh, they're just kids. Thought they were thugs.
Evening.
Check what I gotta do here. Seems to be up this way. Past the old Mormon fort. Huh.
Need some grub? I got you covered. Cheap and filling.
What are you serving?
Typically, I find it goes down better if I leave people guessing. So what do you say? Want some?
Not until you tell me where you get the food from. After all Ben mentioned his little story, I'm gonna be cautious, I think.
I have my little helpers out and about, always looking for fresh things to add to the stew pot. You may have seen them around somewhere yourself. Now deny your hunger no longer.
Not right now, thanks.
You'll be back.
Not saying you can't cook an iguana right, but just think of the other stuff that might be in there.
You want to travel through Freeside with ease, you hire a king. We're everywhere, and no one messes with us. Your safety is practically guaranteed for just 100 caps.
Why would I need a bodyguard here?
Freeside's a little dangerous for people traveling alone or in small groups. You go without a guard, you're rolling the dice. You know? You must be new. Your tune will change, trust me.
Okay, and who are you exactly?
If you need to cross Freeside, no one will keep you safer than I will.
Why do I need a bodyguard crossing Freeside?
Just look around. People here are as like to stab you as say hello. That is, if I weren't at your side.
You do look like trouble. And here's something. This guy never identifies himself as Ortis, so yeah, we have to go on that. But I'd like in character to be able to find out what his name is. But let's assume he said it. Oh, so how much for your services?
200 caps gets you my watchful eye for a trip to the South Gate.
Well, what if I'm not going to the South Gate?
Sorry, but all the people with real money are heading for the Strip, so that's the way I go. You want to go somewhere else? Hire one of these losers.
Okay, I'll hire you.
Done and done. I want to mention a few things up front. In order to ensure your safety, I need you to follow my instructions to the letter. We'll be heading down the main street here the whole way down. No detours. You go off sightseeing, and I go off to find another customer. I'll keep a brisk pace, so try not to fall behind. Now let's head out.
Okay. Let me just check my weapons if anything untoward is going on here. Service rifle or the cowboy repeater. I think I use a service rifle at this kind of range.
To your left here is the old Mormon fort. You get roughed up, the followers there will patch you right up. Not that I ever need their services.
Sure.
Up ahead on the next block is where the kings hang out. Don't let them scare you. They don't outnumber you 5 to 1. Down to the right here is the fun part of town. You haven't seen Freeside till you've been to the Wrangler. Hey, slow down. I don't like the look of some of those men ahead. Let's take a different way around.
Sure. Okay. Got Boom back. Got Edie. He's not gonna try anything. Damn, he can run.
Nothing to worry about. If you had hired one of those other hacks, you'd be up to your ass in lowlife right about now.
Hey, you only fired 3 shots. There are 4 guys there.
Noticed that, did you? I keenly aimed one of the shots through some soft tissue of one of them to hit the man behind him.
Or you just faked this whole thing to drum up repeat business.
That's an interesting theory you've got there. I'd suggest you keep it to yourself. Let's get moving.
After you.
Stay close. I wouldn't want anything to happen to you.
Haha, still alive, eh? Okay, Boone, if they try anything, you know what to do. I'm not gonna kill a helpless man, though.
Well, here we are. No worse for wear, are you? I trust that if you need to cross Freeside again, you'll know who to hire.
Okay, well, I'm sure the king will be interested to hear what I've learned here. Because we don't have any concrete proof. Nothing we can take with us. But I know what I saw and I know what I felt there. So it's plainly obvious what's going on. Just a case of getting money back. And putting this guy out of business.
Hi.
I think the dog's going after the king. I think there's another level. Ah, here we are.
Personal space meaning anything to you, guy?
Nope.
All right. I'll see you later. What do you have for me?
Ortis is a fraud. He fakes attacks on his clients and then plays hero.
So that's how it happens. Okay then. I'll have some guys pull him off the street when no one's looking. You've shown me something, so maybe you can help me with a matter that's a little more important. A lot of folks around these parts who've been here a while resent the sheer number of people that have come into the area since the Strip was built. In turn, the newcomers, most of whom come from the NCR, have gotten ornery from being resented. Sometimes things get violent. This is one of those occasions. Recently, a few friends of mine were attacked, and I want you to find out who did it. Word's come that they just woke up over at the old Mormon fort just north of here. Head on over, see if they remember anything.
I'll look into it when I can.
Good. Return here when you found something.
Okay. How am I feeling? A little thirsty. Tiny bit hungry. Okay, let's spend a night here. Have a drink. Another drink. And something to eat. Oh, I guess it's gecko steaks again. Keeps me going at least. I need a replacement though at some point.
What's up?
Okay. Go over this way, find out what's going on. It's taking a little while to load. There's nothing wrong with the game. Yeah. I think it might have frozen up on the loading. It does this from time to time. Lucky I quick saved just before going in. I guess I will just restart the game.